Our institution is back again with an interesting strategy. It's not only a school but also a family where strong bond of relationship between the staff and management, parents and students too. The school has been striving for perfection of its students since 1995. At every walk of life, Vijay Sai family always tried to improve itself with coordination of the parents since the foundation under the guidance of the eminent principal Dr. Sri Krishnamohan Garu and evergreen correspondent I. Chakravarti Garu put their efforts in reaching the destiny to develop a small plant of Vijay Sai into a big institution. To see the children not only enact around the border but also nearby districts in Telangana and other states with flying colors. Our management progressed and have been progressing by giving intellectual and skillful staff and providing many facilities such as spacious hostel, delicious food, excellent care towards the children and whatnot. Ours is the only school in Bodhan town where propitious library is provided to develop the horizon of students' mindsets. Different oriented programs are conducted by the great personalities like Raman Rao Garu, corresponding treasurers of TRUSTMAM, Dr. Sarita Garu, additional SI in CBI, Dr. DC Kavita Garu, and on and on. Efforts done by our Vijay Sai management and students in science fair made the central government sanction Atal Tinkering Lab. Whatever step is taken by the management is towards the perfection and welfare of the student. And today's program is one of the part of students' betterment. Hi everyone, I'm Divya Chaitanya and here is my crony Nakshatra. We are from Sri Vijay Sai High School, Bodhan. All might be thinking that why we have gathered here. Let me clarify you guys. We are today organizing a program on a dangerous disease, HIV.
HIV has spread so fastly in the world, especially in the poor and developing nations of the world, that it has posed a serious threat against the human existence. Africa, Asia, Latin America and other parts of the world has come under its cover. Today, about 53 million people are HIV infected, of which 30 million is in the sub-Saharan area. Africa and Asian countries are under highest spread of HIV. South Africa brings the largest HIV infected land, which in the terms of number of HIV patients. About 3 million people die every year due to HIV infection. HIV in India is an epidemic. The National AIDS Control Organization (NACO) estimated that 2.14 million people live with HIV in India, according to 2017. Now the government estimated that about 2.40 million Indians are living with HIV, with an adult prevalence of 0.31%. Children account for 3.5% of all infections, while 83% are in the age group of 15 to 49 years. Of all HIV infections, 39% are among women. But actually, what is HIV? Where does it come from? Let us know.
HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus. It is a virus that attacks the human immune system. The immune system becomes weaker, making it harder for the body to fight off infections and some kinds of cancers. It is widely believed that HIV is originated in Kinshasa in the Democratic Republic of Congo around 1920s, when HIV crossed species from chimpanzees to humans. Up until the 1980s, we don't know how many people were infected with HIV. But according to research done by Dr. Gallo and Dr. Luc Montagnier, who had identified HIV in 1980s. In 1999, research found a strain of simian immunodeficiency virus in chimpanzees, SIV-CPZ, that was almost identical to HIV in humans. The researchers who discovered this connection concluded that it proved chimps were the occurrence of HIV-1. The same scientists then conducted more researches into how SIV could have developed in the chimpanzees. They discovered that chimps had hunted and eaten two smaller species of monkeys, red-capped monkeys and greater spot-nosed monkeys. These monkeys together live with two different SIV strains to form a third virus, SIV-CPZ. And related researchers found that HIV-1 is closely related to a strain of SIV found in chimpanzees, and HIV-2 is closely related to a strain of HIV found in Sooty Mangabeys. Apart from, how did HIV dispatch from chimpanzees to humans? Let's catch up the topic from Nakshatra.
The most commonly accepted theory is that of the hunter. In this scenario, SIV-CPZ transferred to humans as a result of chimps being killed and eaten, or their blood getting into cuts or wounds on people in the course of hunting. Normally, the hunter's blood would have fought off SIV, but on a few occasions, the virus adapted itself with its new human host and become HIV-1. Now my friend Falak is going to give few details of the virus to make us unambiguous on the topic.
Good morning to one and all. Myself Bindusri from Vijayasai High School. Now our team is going to represent about structure of HIV.
Structure of HIV. HIV is a 120 nanometer size icosahedral shaped enveloped RNA virus. HIV comprises an outer lipid envelope. Inside is a protein core surrounding two copies of RNA and viral enzymes such as reverse transcriptase, integrase and protease. Reverse transcriptase helps in ever-changing forms of virus. It is believed that since the genetic material is not fixed, there has been not possible to find a cure for it.
Good morning, doctor.
Yes, good morning.
Can I sit?
Yes, please.
Doctor, can you explain virus and differences between virus and bacteria?
Yes. The differences between virus and bacteria are as follows. Viruses can replicate only within the host cell and bacteria are living organisms. The size of virus varies from 30 nanometer to 50 nanometer and the size of bacteria varies from 900 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. The incubation period of virus is 20 days to 2 months and the incubation period of bacteria is 1 to 2 weeks. Viruses are parasitic organisms and bacteria are both parasitic and pathogenic organisms. The examples of viruses are coronavirus, HIV virus, rhinovirus, etc. And the examples of bacteria are streptococcus, bacillus, etc.
What is special about HIV?
HIV is a virus that attacks person's immune system. If not treated, HIV can develop into AIDS.
What are the similarities between HIV virus and coronavirus?
HIV virus attacks person's immune system, rendering their bodies unable to fight off illness. If not treated, the HIV can develop into AIDS. This refers to the final phase of HIV infection. Coronavirus is an infection caused by a novel strain of coronavirus called as severe acute respiratory syndrome. People with coronavirus can develop mild to severe respiratory illness and other possible symptoms.
Thank you, doctor. It helped a lot. Excuse me, doctor.
Yes, please take your seat.
Myself Samhita. I am Shravudu. We are from Sri Vijayasai High School.
This is Dr. Sidra Sophia.
We would like to ask some questions. Can we?
Yes, of course.
What is HIV and what are the symptoms of HIV?
HIV is human immunodeficiency virus. As the name itself suggests that it is a virus which causes diseases in humans. You may get doubt what kind of diseases it causes. It causes immune deficiency diseases which decreases our immunity by destroying our immune cells. The symptoms of HIV are pain in the abdomen, difficulty in swallowing, dry cough, fatigue, fever, loss of appetite, sweating, diarrhea, vomitings, ulcer, white tongue, headache, severe weight loss, skin rashes and pneumonia. How many stages are there in HIV? Interesting question. There are 3 stages in HIV. First is acute HIV infection which can be treated. Second stage is chronic HIV infection which need medical observation and it is asymptomatic. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome is third. It is abbreviated as AIDS which cannot be treated and leads to death of the person.
Thank you, doctor. We learn more about the symptoms of HIV.
You are most welcome.
Excuse me, doctor.
Yes, please take your seat.
Thank you. Myself Ankita from Sri Vijay Sai High School, Bodhan. I have some questions to ask.
Yes, of course, please.
How to confirm HIV?
Very interesting question. ELISA, antibody and antigen. These three are the main tests which can confirm that the patient is suffering from HIV or not. And also these tests can conclude that the patient is having positive or negative HIV.
What is ELISA test?
ELISA in the sense enzyme linked immunoassay. It is a screening test which is usually used to detect the concentration. ELISA is usually used to in the process of blood-borne viruses such as HIV, HIC, HUV, HIV, HTLC.
Hello everyone, I am Shakni. Here is my team Tejaswini, Harsha, Tanushka and Ananya. Today we are presenting a small skit on awareness of HIV briefly. Hello, what can I do for you?
Morning, doctor. I am Rituja. I am not feeling good.
Since how long you are not feeling good? Doctor, she is suffering with fever and endured with vomiting continuously. Okay, it seems few symptoms of HIV, so I would recommend undergo ELISA test.
Is HIV a serious disease? No, nothing to worry. This virus. Nothing to worry about these cases. In most cases, the test comes out to be negative. It just be precautionary as there have been spurt in HIV cases. Unfortunately, her report is positive. The blood test detects the presence of antibodies to confirm the HIV positive.
Your ELISA report is positive. You are affected with HIV. What happens when person is affected with HIV? If person is affected with this disease, fighting capacity of the person is totally destroyed due to deficiency of immunity.
Since 1 year, I have a severe weight loss, fever, diarrhea, skin rashes, ulcers, swollen lymph glands.
This is the exact symptoms of HIV. Actually, which activities make HIV possible is HIV transmits from HIV infected person. Sexual mode of transmission is the commonest route for spread of infection by having unprotected sex. The risk of acquiring HIV infection is very high. From an HIV infected mother to her child during pregnancy, delivery and milk feeding. By using HIV contaminated instruments like syringe, needles and surgical or dental instruments. In this case, the best course of action is to have the antiretroviral therapy. How does antiretroviral therapy work?
This therapy works by stopping replicating virus and also maintain the maximum suppression of virus.
And for how long the patient have to go through antiretroviral therapy? Nearly 8 to 11 months of antiretroviral therapy is necessary for the affected person.
Okay, I have heard that antiretroviral therapy had the side effects.
Yes, antiretroviral therapy have the side effects like diarrhea, vomiting and nausea, etc. How one doesn't get the HIV infection?
HIV is not spread through sharing food, touching, hugging, shaking hands, sharing toilet seats, caring for someone with HIV or AIDS, sharing belongings through mosquitoes and insect bites. What is a good diet for someone who are with HIV?
Actually, in general, balanced diet is essential for each and everyone to stay healthy. Hope you avoid having the seafood and meats. Your good nutrition supports overall health and benefits your immunity. Doctor, how long do this therapy take to get recovery? Actually, it differs from person to person. We hope for well. No need to get nervous. How this treatment be successful?
Yes,
I
doctor. Hope for well. I am really nervous.
I hope each new day brings you the speedy and full recovery. Doctor, we hope the same.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you, doctor. We have understood that how HIV is transmitted. Now my compeer is going to speak few words on preventive measures and life skills.
Good morning, one and all. Myself, I am Sujit, and my partner Nashvi is standing before you to explain about preventions, precautions to be taken for the HIV patients are each one can protect himself or herself from the HIV infection by adhering to moral values and healthy practices. The order or discipline in one's individual life is a key to avoid HIV. Procreation is the purpose of sex. It is supposed to act between male and female.
Mindset should be created such that man and woman get married as per the marriageable age as stipulated by law. It is the vagaries of the mind that lead the undesirable sexual practices among human beings. Since 91% of HIV spread due to sexual mode of transmission, it is necessary to practice safe behavior. To avoid HIV, one should practice safe sex. Sujit will continue about precautionary measures to be taken to avoid HIV.
The precautionary measures are giving appropriate medical treatment to the infected pregnant women can protect the children from the contracting of HIV, ensuring that blood used for the transfusion in HIV free, using disposable syringes or sterilizing needles, seeking immediate treatment for STD along with the sexual partner, caring for people who have HIV and AIDS. The home is a very important place for a person with AIDS. If the people with AIDS are assured of caring and understanding family, they will be able to cope emotionally and practically with the illness. People with AIDS need more moral support and physical care as there is no cure at the present day that the health services can provide. The best care can often be given by the relatives and friends. Now, my friend wants to continue caring for children who have HIV and AIDS.
Children with HIV and AIDS need nutritious food, a clean environment as the health students. The infected children should be given immunization. Whenever children show any signs of ill health, they should immediately taken to the doctor. The HIV can't be spread by children's urine, feces and saliva or by vomit. A children with HIV can't spread by playing with them. Children with HIV and AIDS must be allowed to live a normal life. They should attend school for as long as their health permits. These children need a lot of love and care.
Hi, this is Pujita.
Hi, I am Sanhita Shetkar. We are going to conclude that we celebrate World AIDS Day. India is emerging as the leaders. About 3 million people die every year due to the HIV infections. World AIDS Day, designated on December 1st every year since 1988, is an international dedicated to raising awareness of the AIDS pandemic caused by the spread of HIV infections and mourning these who have died of this disease. World AIDS Day was the first visualized by the Thomas Newton and James W. Whittle in the month of August in 1987. Theme for the HIV for this year 2021 is End Inequalities, End AIDS and End Pandemic. The red ribbon is the universal symbol and awareness of the support for the living with HIV. World AIDS Day is also recognized World Ribbon Day. Now my friend Pujita will end this conclusion.
HIV/AIDS during pregnancy is one of the major health problems worldwide. Postnatal transmission through placental formation, postnatal through milk feeding. Treatment mainly consists with the use of antiretroviral therapy. Safer sex practice in fusion of screamed blood accidents of contact with infected articles. As we learned, we have few symptoms. They are acute HIV infection, chronic HIV and AIDS. HIV education can help learners to not only reduce stigma and discrimination towards people affected by and living with HIV. The prevalence of HIV infection is older women increased. Giving adequate medical treatment to the pregnant mother can protect the child from contracting HIV. Ensuring that the blood used in forwarding fusion in HIV free. using disposable signals or sterilized needles, seeking immediate treatment for the STD along with the sexual partner. They should not be treated as untouchability. They should not be treated as crime victims. They are not emotionally insulted. They should support more emotionally. They should be encouraged through medical support. They should allow them to mingle with normal people and take care of them. At last but not least, precautions are important, more better than the cure. More better than cure. So take care of them. Maintain the precautions and be safe. Have long live.
Hello everyone, this is Lokesh. I am here to propose vote of thanks. I thank our beloved principal S. Krishna Mohan sir for encouraging, supporting us in organizing such an informative program. My special thanks for Divya Chaitanya for presenting a brief introduction on the topic HIV and Fariha Falak to speak about virus, and I even thank Sidra and Sobia for giving information on symptoms and how to confirm HIV, and Sujit and Nashwit for giving a brief note on prevention and life skill. I even thank Samita and Pujita for the conclusion. I present my thanks towards the science department for supporting and carrying the event forward and giving us a marvelous opportunity. Even I thank Raghu sir for making this program a grand success. Lastly, I thank once again one and